Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into the complex and thrilling world of the bold and the beautiful, with spoilers for Friday, December 6th. Buckle up, because tensions are running high, and secrets are about to spill. The spotlight today falls on a tense and emotionally charged confrontation between Hope Spencer and Steffy Forrester at the cabin. Steffy, seething with frustration, confronts Hope with accusations that are far from subtle. She not only holds Hope responsible for Carter Walton's actions, but also accuses her of manipulating him, poisoning his mind against the Forrester family. Steffy's words are sharp and full of venom as she suggests that Hope's actions have irreparably damaged Carter's relationship with the Forresters. However, Hope stands her ground, responding with a quiet but firm confidence that reveals just how deeply she's been hurt by the Forrester family's treatment of her. Hope's defense is clear: she didn't poison Carter's thoughts, she merely listened to him. This, she argues, is something that Ridge and Steffy themselves have failed to do for far too long. Her response challenges the very foundation of the Forrester family's approach, pointing out their blind spots when it comes to understanding people outside their circle. Hope's frustration is palpable, and it seems that she's reached her breaking point with the Forrester family's sense of entitlement and their judgmental attitudes. The battle lines are clearly drawn, and Hope is not backing down. As the argument continues, Steffy lays down an ultimatum: Hope will never work at Forrester Creations again. But Hope is not one to be easily intimidated. Instead of cowering to Steffy's demands, she counters with a bold prediction. If Carter's LLC takeover plot succeeds, it's not Steffy who will have the power to decide her fate, it will be Carter. And Carter has big plans for Hope's future at Forrester Creations, with the promise of reinstating her and making her a vital part of the company. This is Hope's chance to regain her independence and take control of her career, and she intends to fight for it. Steffy, however, is relentless, continuing to accuse Hope of seducing Carter for her own gain. Her words are laced with disdain, but Hope doesn't falter. She defends her relationship with Carter, emphasizing their mutual respect and love for one another. For Hope, this isn't about manipulation, it's about finding someone who truly listens to her, someone who supports her in ways that the Forrester family never has. In the face of Steffy's criticisms, Hope remains unshaken, her resolve only growing stronger. She makes a vow to Steffy that will echo in the halls of Forrester Creations: once Carter pulls off his takeover, it's Steffy who will be sidelined, not her. The stakes are rising, and Hope is ready to make her mark. Meanwhile, at Il Giardino, another storm is brewing. Will Spencer, ever the vigilant observer, continues to keep a close eye on Remy Price's interactions with Electra Forrester. The more Will watches them, the more suspicious he becomes. There's something off about Remy's sudden appearance in Los Angeles, particularly after Electra's own move to the city. Will's instincts are kicking in, and he's beginning to sense that there's more to Remy's fixation on Electra than meets the eye. The more Will digs into Remy's past, the stronger his concerns grow. Remy's intentions are starting to feel less innocent, and Will may soon find himself questioning whether Electra is truly aware of the danger that's lurking. Electra herself has hinted at a troubling past, one that she's clearly not eager to revisit. While she doesn't blame Remy outright, her discomfort around him is obvious. Her suggestion that seeing him again is a painful reminder of something she's trying to escape only adds to the growing sense of unease. Will, ever perceptive, begins to connect the dots, especially when he hears rumors of a deep fake photo scandal, one that carries Remy's unmistakable signature. As he pieces together the clues, Will's suspicions grow into a full-blown theory: Remy might not just be a harmless acquaintance from Electra's past. He could be a serious threat, one that Will is not about to ignore. The ominous vibes surrounding Remy continue to build, and it's clear that he's giving off some seriously creepy stalker energy. Will, driven by his protective instincts and the need to uncover the truth, may soon make some bold and dangerous predictions about Remy's intentions. As Will gets closer to the truth, the stakes for Electra, and for everyone around her, are about to get much higher. What secrets is Remy hiding, and will we be able to protect Electra from the dark forces that are closing in on her? With Hope and Steffy on a collision course and while uncovering secrets that threaten to tear lives apart, The Bold and the Beautiful continues to captivate with its twists, turns, and unpredictable drama. The tension is palpable, and there's no telling how these explosive confrontations will unfold. We're diving into some exciting news for The Bold and the Beautiful fans, especially those who remember the iconic Macy Alexander, portrayed by the talented Bobby Eakes. It seems like there's more than meets the eye when it comes to her recent visit to the set, and we've got all the details for you. Bobby Eakes, the beloved actress known for her unforgettable portrayal of Macy Alexander on The Bold and the Beautiful, made waves with her return to the show's set. Fans of the soap are likely familiar with her as the daughter of the formidable Sally Spectra, a character who became one of the defining figures in the 90s. Macy was involved in a number of tumultuous relationships, particularly with the likes of Thorne Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and even the unpredictable Deacon Sharp. Macy's story came to a tragic end when she was killed off in a shocking accident at a concert, struck by a falling chandelier. Despite her character's dramatic exit, Bold and the Beautiful fans have long speculated about the possibility of Macy's return. There have been persistent rumors over the years suggesting that Macy might somehow be resurrected, much like many soap opera characters who find their way back from the dead. While this has yet to come to fruition, the buzz around Bobby Eakes' recent visit to the Forrester mansion sparked new excitement. Unfortunately, fans hoping for a Macy Alexander resurrection may be disappointed, as Eakes confirmed through her social media that her return to the set was not for an acting role, but rather to promote her upcoming Christmas concert. In a heartfelt post shared on her Instagram, Bobby Eakes gave fans a glimpse of her visit to the iconic Forrester mansion, where she and her friend Keith Stevens filmed a promotional video for their upcoming holiday concert. Eakes couldn't help but reflect on the emotional significance of being back on the set, and she shared a video of herself lounging on Eric Forrester's couch. The caption playfully acknowledged Macy Alexander's long history on the soap, as she and Keys joked about the character's time on the show. Fans of the actress were delighted to see her return to familiar ground, even if it wasn't in the form of an acting role. Bobby Eakes' recent activities also shed light on another side of her career, her impressive singing talent. Over the past few years, she has ventured into the world of Christmas movies and music, carving out a niche for herself beyond daytime drama. Fans may not be aware that Eakes is not just a soap star, but a gifted singer with a holiday concert coming up. Her collaboration with fellow singer Jeffrey Schenk for the concert is another testament to her versatility as an entertainer. With a growing fanbase for her music, Bobby has been able to showcase her vocal talents while continuing to make waves in the world of daytime television. So, does this mean Macy Alexander will be making a surprise return in the future? While Bobby's visit to the set certainly stirred up some excitement, it appears that the purpose of her return was more about promoting her music than re-entering the world of the Bold and the Beautiful. That said, soap fans never say never, and it's possible that Macy could make a comeback one day, especially given the lingering intrigue surrounding her character's untimely death. For now, we can look forward to Bobby Eakes' holiday concert and enjoy her presence in a different light. But as always, with soaps, the possibilities are endless, and who knows what the future might hold. Do you miss Macy Alexander on The Bold and the Beautiful? Or do you think Bobby Eakes might just surprise us with a return to the show in a new, unexpected way? The tension at the Logan cabin reaches new heights when Steffy storms in, radiating confidence and disdain. She doesn't hold back as she confronts Hope about her involvement in Carter's failed attempt to take over Forrester Creations. Steffy, ever the voice of authority, accuses Hope of manipulating Carter for her own gain. Hope, not one to back down, reminds Steffy of the previous conversation where she made it clear that she wasn't interested in Finn. But Steffy's accusations are relentless. She claims Carter is deeply in love with Hope and that Hope has used him for her own benefit. The two women engage in a fiery exchange, with Steffy condemning Hope for destroying Carter's career, calling her actions disgusting and accusing her of stringing Thomas and Finn along. As Steffy boldly declares that Hope will never have a place at Forrester Creations again, Hope can't help but smirk, refusing to let Steffy have the final word. Meanwhile, over at Forrester Creations, Steffy is still reeling from the shocking news that Carter Walton has been fired. She's just arrived, having been summoned urgently by Ridge, and the weight of the situation is heavy in the air. Ridge wastes no time in revealing that Carter's grand scheme to take over the company has been exposed. Steffy is stunned as Ridge explains that whoever manages the LLC on paper holds the reins to Forrester Creations, and now it's clear that Carter was scheming behind the scenes. Steffy, still processing the gravity of the situation, is further shocked when Ridge reveals that Hope was in on it all along. "I knew it!" Steffy exclaims, the realization hitting her hard. Ridge goes on to say that Carter and Hope both claim to be in love, but Steffy isn't buying it. She believes Hope has manipulated Carter from the start, using him as a pawn in her own game. The two agree, Carter was just a victim in Hope's plot, and Steffy is furious at the lengths Hope has gone to destroy him. At the cabin, Brooke is grappling with the fallout of Carter's betrayal. As she reflects on the situation, she can't help but wonder what Carter was thinking. Hope, ever the defender, stands by her decision and admits to being part of the scheme. Brooke, with a heavy heart, recalls the fury Ridge displayed when he found out. Hope, however, is steadfast in her belief that Carter's leadership was essential for Forrester Creations. She reminds Brooke that she herself once ran the company and believes that sometimes, drastic changes are necessary to shake things up. But Brooke isn't convinced. She's worried about her daughter's role in the mess, especially now that Ridge is blaming Hope for everything. Hope grows frustrated and accuses Brooke of betraying her by telling Ridge what had happened. Brooke, in turn, insists that she had to stop it before it went too far. But now, Hope finds herself as the scapegoat in a game that has spiraled beyond anyone's control. As the tension mounts, Hope confronts Brooke about her actions, feeling like she's being unfairly painted as the villain, just as Steffy has done. With a mixture of guilt and determination, Brooke heads off to work, leaving Hope to face the fallout on her own. But the drama doesn't stop there. After Brooke leaves, Steffy swoops in, full of self-assuredness, ready to continue her attack on Hope. Steffy makes her way into the cabin with the air of someone who owns the place, prepared to settle the score with Hope. The confrontation is intense, with Steffy accusing Hope of using Carter as a stepping stone in her bid for power at Forrester Creations. Hope, ever defiant, pushes back, calling Steffy's leadership a petty tyranny. The two women continue to clash, exchanging sharp words and bitter accusations. Steffy insists that Hope has ruined Carter, calling it disgusting, and says that Hope's manipulative actions have led to her destruction. With each word, Steffy believes she's winning, but Hope's smirk suggests she's far from done. The root of the chaos can be traced back to Ridge's office, where the news of Carter's firing initially broke. It was here that the truth about Carter's scheme was laid bare, and Steffy found herself in the middle of a family crisis. Ridge's frustration is palpable as he fills Steffy in on the details. The tension between them is thick, as Ridge reveals that Hope was complicit in Carter's plot. Steffy's reaction is swift and filled with disbelief. She can't understand how Hope, of all people, could be involved in such a scandal. In Steffy's eyes, Hope has once again proven herself to be manipulative, using anyone and everyone to get ahead. As the conversation continues, Steffy becomes more resolute in her belief that Hope is the root of the problem, and that Carter was simply another casualty in Hope's quest for power. Throughout this entire ordeal, it's clear that Hope is no stranger to conflict. As the tension between her and Steffy escalates, Hope remains firm in her convictions. She's unwilling to back down, even when everyone around her seems to be turning against her. But the consequences of her actions are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. As the Forrester family reels from the fallout of Carter's firing and the failed coup, Hope must face the harsh reality of the damage she's caused. Whether she's truly the mastermind behind the scheme or simply a pawn in a larger game, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Hope's future at Forrester Creations is now more uncertain than ever. Deacon Sharp is about to shake things up at Il Giardino from December 2nd to 6th. While his return to the restaurant is expected, there's more brewing under the surface than meets the eye. With the recent addition of Remy Price to the team, fans are eager to see what will unfold. Could this be the beginning of a new chapter filled with intrigue, betrayal, and perhaps even danger? Let's explore the potential implications and exciting developments that might come our way. Deacon has always been a key figure at Il Giardino, a place where culinary creativity and personal drama collide. Recently, he made the decision to bring Remy on board for a trial run, and while that's already been shown, there's something more to this. We've seen this kind of setup before on The Bold and the Beautiful, where seemingly harmless additions to the plot later lead to explosive consequences. But what if this isn't just about Remy's role at the restaurant? Could Deacon be planning a game-changing move for Il Giardino's menu? The possibilities are endless. After all, Deacon is known for his passion for pizza. He could be introducing a daring new creation, perhaps something with a fiery twist, to match the tease of spiciness slated for December 4th. If this is the case, fans might want to brace themselves for more than just a culinary experiment. Il Giardino has often been the backdrop for key moments in the show, and any change in the restaurant's offerings could mirror more significant, darker twists. Imagine a new spicy pizza, perhaps one that could become the centerpiece of a shocking plotline. In true B&B fashion, what if this seemingly innocent dish turns into something far more sinister? Deacon's innovation could unintentionally set off a chain of events, echoing the past with a deadly consequence. Think back to the infamous ice blue sports drink, which was laced with poison and sent shockwaves through the storyline, ultimately leading to a chilling murder mystery. Could this fiery new pizza at Il Giardino serve as the catalyst for a similar scandal? And who could be at the heart of it? This leads us to Remy, whose role at the restaurant may go beyond the kitchen. Could he, in a fit of desperation or manipulation, decide to concoct a plan that mirrors the poison drink saga? Picture this: Remy, seemingly friendly and accommodating, offering Will Spencer a unique pizza that harbors a hidden danger. While it's likely Will could survive the ordeal, the very idea of poisoning could open the door to a host of new conflicts, especially as Will's life hangs in the balance. Remy might even find himself feigning sympathy towards Elector Forrester, all while his sinister actions leave Will fighting for his life in the hospital. The revelation of this plot could not only turn the restaurant upside down, but also lead to another scandal that thrusts Deacon back into the crosshairs of the police. Deacon's history with the law has always been complicated, and this new twist could bring him back under scrutiny. With the mounting tension at Il Giardino, and Remy's potential involvement in a dangerous scheme, Deacon may once again find himself facing off against the authorities. Could this restaurant, once a symbol of Deacon's new life, be the site of another downfall? With secrets brewing behind the kitchen doors, and the possibility of poison lurking in the food, it's safe to say that The Bold and the Beautiful may be steering toward a major scandal involving the restaurant. As the weeks unfold, the stakes are getting higher at Il Giardino, and it seems that with Remy now officially part of the team, things are about to get even more complicated. New alliances may be formed, secrets could be exposed, and Deacon's plans might spiral out of control. Whether it's a new pizza on the menu or a darker scheme brewing in the background, fans should stay tuned to see how this plotline unfolds. There's no telling just how deep the trouble at Il Giardino will go, but rest assured, we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates as the drama escalates. Keep an eye on Deacon, Remy, and the kitchen, because something fiery is definitely on the horizon.